Sunday. We're back.
How are you?
Oh, I'm crazy.
You've had
It's been a lot.
such a busy week. Like, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
And is your family still there?
No, they were only here. I don't even think it was 48 hours. They came in Friday night, and then like I got home from work like at 8:30. They'd just been here for like an hour, enough to make a mess of my house. And at one point I was like, why are my botanicals all in a different way? And they're like, well, because Emily bumped into them and then we kept searching your Instagram trying to figure out how to put them back together.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's so cute. I'm like, I wouldn't have even noticed, but then I was like, I had them all in one vase. Why are they in three?
So basically they were playing with them.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's what Lego is.
Because this room is the Lego room, I no longer have an extra bedroom for company. So they sleep downstairs. I put the big air mattress down there, and then my sister slept on the couch. And yeah, it was craziness. But they were here Saturday, obviously, and they went and got the car for Emily, which was the whole plan. Yeah. And then they left at like 7 a.m. on Sunday morning.
Oh, wow. Okay. So that sounds like my visit. So Simon had a karate conference thing. They came on Friday, but for supper very quick. They had come in later Saturday, and they went out for supper. I didn't even go. And then this morning, they were gone.
Oh my gosh.
It was perfect.
Yeah. Come in, go. And now I'm still, because this is just my brain, like my house is still chaos because having them all here, it was chaos. Yeah. And then all week I didn't really do much about it. So then today I'm like, okay, well, I'm gone all day today because I went out to coffee with a friend, and then I went to our lug meeting. And we're doing this. So I'm like, maybe the rest of the week I'll clean. Maybe not today.
That's it. You've got the whole week. We had a gazebo to build last year. We never built it. And we left the whole gazebo outside. We covered it and all that stuff. But now we can't find the instruction and the screws. We know last year what we did is we put them in the bag and we said, this is where we're putting them. But both of us can't remember. So this week will be about finding the gazebo instructions and the parts.
Okay, when you first said that, because of who you are, I completely thought you meant like the Lego gazebo.
Oh, yeah, no. A real big gazebo.
I was like, you can just find those directions online.
Yes, I could. That's funny.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to try real quick to see if I can make this show up on Instagram, but I don't know.
Is Cody there or no?
Oh, I don't see Cody. Is he here? Just two of us.
Oh, no, probably not.
I see Ben is in the chat and Melissa's in the chat.
Hi, Ben. Yeah, so I put my phone sideways. I can't see the chat, but that's okay. You can tell me. You could work for me.
Public. Okay. I don't think this is going to work. It said that like once you go live, then go over to Instagram and go live, but that's not happening.
Yeah, because I'm
not going to worry about that. I'll worry about that another day.
Yeah, another day.
Yes. There is a Lego gazebo, isn't? Oh, not a gazebo. What is it? It's not like a gazebo. It's a.
It's square. Like it for outside, you put either a couch under or. Not the gazebo where you have the music, like like a.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an outdoor garden type thing, because we don't have a nice garden. Like, it's basically just grass. That's it. That's all. Oh. And we thought, okay, last year we're going to do that. But then we didn't realize how you need lots of people to build it because it's quite heavy. And then we just gave up. So, and then Simon went to Japan, and then I'm like, I'm not doing it by myself. So there you
go. Look at all your cute scaled up minifigs.
Oh my goodness, I love them so much. And like these guys, I consider them upscale. So now this is my favorite row.
I love it so much.
I'm even thinking of getting the cat that's the same as the tuxedo cat, but I'm thinking he might need to be there.
I'm going to build. So my niece
Yeah.
bought me the tuxedo cat. I'm going to build it and then try to recolor it to look more like Sugar, because Sugar's
Yes.
mostly
Yeah.
white with a little bit of black. And then I want to buy the other one and then try to change it to look more like Cinnamon.
So yeah, I'd like to build a gray one for Grayson and stuff, but we'll
Yes.
see. Are you so I was speaking to Ryan the other day, Raptor Raccoon, and
Yeah.
he was cataloging his collection. So I started doing that on Brickset. And
Set. Okay.
yeah, so it's like a place where you could put all the whatever you have, minifigures, poly bags, sets, and all that stuff, and it totals it up and then tells you
Oh,
which year, and so it's pretty cool, you know. And
yeah.
so far, I think it's free, so that was fun to see the collection. However, I was thinking about it. The ones that I catalog are the ones that I didn't pilfer from, but a lot of the stuff I'm not a purist. I'll take it and modify it. So like you,
Yeah.
the cat, if I get tired of him, he's just going to be moved to different colors and whatever. So really,
Yeah.
it's not the same set anymore.
That's true, because you're kind of making it into different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was only putting the ones that I know I didn't pilfer from. But then I was looking at some modulars and I was like, oh no, I think inside the modular I took them out.
Had to grab. Oh, guess who's coming in here right now?
Oh yeah.
You heard us talking about cats. So our lug meeting today, we did a set draft on this set.
Nice. That's the one with the axolotl. Yay!
So I think I got 4, maybe 5 axolotls from the draft. Hi.
Wow.
So I'm very excited. And
You're very lucky.
I got this thing, which is the Haunted House 3-1.
Oh my goodness. So I have that one and never built it. So one day we can start doing that. Okay.
Yes, we can build it right before like fall. We
Perfect.
the Lego bought us, everyone who did the opening of their store, they gave us money to buy a set as a thank you.
Oh, so nice.
That was the one I picked out. I was like, oh, I probably won't buy that for myself, but
yeah. Well, I bought it because I thought, oh, I'm going to take it for the Halloween habitat. And then I thought, no, I'm too rushed to do all the habitats and then organizing it. So I decided I just put it in my backlog. But I'm glad I did now. It'll be nice for next year.
Oh, for sure. I was thinking today while we're chatting, I can use the pieces that I got in the set draft to make a mosaic.
Oh, nice.
I got some I got 4 axolotls. So I got 2 pink ones.
Oh, I don't even have that one. Oh, he's so cute.
They're so cute. I almost just grabbed axolotls with every turn, but I thought I should get some parts too.
Yeah.
So I did.
I'm so looking forward to it. I can't believe that now we're like April, like in a few months, we'll get to all see each other.
It's not even a few months. It's like a month, isn't it?
No, because I don't have my mock done yet. So no, it's months away. It's months away. I'm finally happy with the grocery store. I'm finally happy with it now. And now I'm having fun and building it. In the beginning, I was just like having back and forth. And now I'm like, okay, I'm invested now. I ordered stickers. I've got my 1x8 bricks and I'm good.
Oh,
I'm going to the convention.
I haven't done anything. I got an extra one. I got 5 axolotls.
Oh my God, you've got a collection now.
I'm so cute. Because I wanted to put these, I have a brick built name tag that I use at Bricks and Minifigs. I'm like, I want to put an axolotl on there, but I didn't want to take off the set that I already had.
So now you got an extra one.
Now I got extra axolotls. They're so stinking cute.
I've been buying so much of the grocery store, the Friends grocery store, just because for specific parts and all the food. So I've got tons of that. So it'll be really blue, orange. It'll be like colorful, you know. Looking forward to it.
We were just talking about at our meeting how like the Friends sets, because when everyone dumped out all the parts and we started sorting them, they're like, there's some really good parts in there. I'm like, yeah, that's the thing with the Friends sets is like they get overlooked, but they're really awesome parts.
Yep.
I'm excited to see Annabelle's project too, because she's so awesome.
Well, I know you're not going to be going all that much to the convention, but will you be going maybe a few hours, like for just to see everybody's build?
I really want to. So I don't like, are we able to, because you mentioned before you had an extra pass, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
which
Then
we could all share, yeah.
that's what I was thinking. If we all took a little bit of time to go over and walk
Yeah.
through and then see everybody's
And then
stuff.
worst comes to worst, you see it, you'll be with me before anyways, so you'll see me build it and cry over it because in the plane and stuff like that. So
We'll
yeah.
all be there to help you put it together.
Thank you. And
Yeah.
Bianca said, so it's kind of easy because it's just a floor plan of a grocery store, but she's like, take pictures of everywhere you have, then print it up. So then when people see it, they'll just be able to help you put it back together,
Oh,
you know?
there you
And if I
go.
label the bags, she goes, usually that's what she does, but she's like, you're going to be doing this. So she's coming on Thursday. So she's going to be
Okay.
helping me out quadrant it. So
That's
that way
actually a
when
really good idea because
yeah,
the 2 times I've had like bigger builds that like fell apart and I was at convention, people are so willing to help, but it actually stressed me out more because I'm like,
yes,
I've just spent time telling you what to do when really I just need to sit here and look at it and start putting it
yeah.
back together. But if I had a picture of it,
That's so even if it's
that's
on the phone,
genius.
last time I did it on the phone for Utah, and I had told
Yeah.
everyone I'm going to the room and I had to do it before the night before. And
Yeah.
everything had been broken. And then I put music on and I was looking at the pictures and then it was all good, you know? It's
I
just
love
that you have to
that.
get your mindset to it that okay, it's gonna be
Right.
ruined by
Yep. That
the
you're going to
TSA,
have to build. Yeah.
but it'll be okay.
Because if you go there thinking, oh, this is going to be so easy, I'll just, pick it up and be ready to
Mhm.
go. That's not going to
Sometimes it's
happen.
easier, obviously a mosaic, like if it's so like stuck on
Yeah.
and as long as it doesn't have it like those 4D or like anything on top of it, that won't
Yep.
fall. But yeah,
Yeah. It gets tricky. That's because my mosaic was pretty easy, but it's still, I had to put it because it was so big. I still had to put it back
hmm
together.
yeah.
I'm building
Well,
a
I
new
imagine
mosaic.
Kate, that's why she
Okay.
has people drive over sometimes
Yeah.
because she's got a lot of gribbling and a lot of stuff on top of the mosaic. Like the mosaic is the mosaic plus on top. So I'm thinking everything
Yes.
would fall and stuff like that. So she's lucky she's got people driving for sometimes, I think.
Right. Well, because she has a lot of hers on like wood, like,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I started building the Rebel loon. So it's the Star Wars Rebel symbol, but it's the Minnesota loon. And that was
Oh,
like
okay.
the symbol of the resistance here during our
Yes, I
occupation.
saw it. Okay.
And the reason I'm building it is because I'm so effing proud of Minnesota and how they like
Mm-hmm.
just took care of people and showed up and when this became like the symbol, I was like, I want to make that in Lego to just kind of
Yeah,
like keep the story going. But I started it on 4 Lego base plates, which is, yay, they're Lego, but they don't have they're the flat on the back. So
yeah.
I'm trying to like figure out how I'm going to connect them together and it look okay.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
just finished my boss's wife, he doesn't watch anyway. Well, I'm not finished, but I have to decide. I have to ask her. So I made, out of these plates and stuff.
Yeah.
So I've made him for the Oilers. Like that's his logo of
Oh,
his hockey team. And it's for his
yeah.
birthday. His wife wanted it. But here, I'm not too sure. This is the logo. It's done. It just needs some orange here. Should I leave it black or white? So I'm going to try both and see.
Okay. I was gonna say right
So
now
here
to
it
me the
has
black
a
looks
lip,
really
so
good.
it's nice. And then this
Yeah.
is popping out, but here we'll see.
I kind
And
of
it's
like
very
the
sturdy,
black.
so I think he's gonna be very happy.
Oh, that's so fun. And he has no
It felt
idea.
good doing a mosaic. It's been so long.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool that she reached out to you to do that.
I couldn't believe I was like, okay. And then, of course, I'm not going to charge her that much. Like, come on, I'm going to take whatever I
Yeah.
can as parts here and stuff like that. But
Right.
I think he's going to be happy.
Oh, I love that.
And I put the brackets in the back, the ones from the Lego art stuff. So that's good.
Yep. Yeah, those Lego arts plates are kind of awesome. They work pretty well.
I have purple ones and I've got a few white ones and I've got a few green ones, but I wish they'd come out with different colors too. Like,
Yes.
that'd be so nice. Do I have no, it's olive green, I think, from the Parisian, the Eiffel Tower, I think, which
Yeah,
I
I've
had
seen a
gotten on
couple of
Bricklink.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the Eiffel Tower video that Justin put out where he and his husband were literally at a hotel that overlooked the Eiffel Tower?
Yep. So every night he would see the colors change and yeah, that was magical.
That was so cool. I'm like, I love that you had the set there to do that. And like,
Mm-hmm.
that's probably the best set review Lego's ever seen.
Yeah,
we're,
probably.
we're literally going to build it while we're looking at the real thing. Like, that's just amazing.
And it's perfect size too, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not too crazy.
I
Like
love traveling with Lego or going to a hotel and then just buying a few Lego parts for the room and stuff. I love it.
yes. Just doing a little building while you're at it. Why
Mm-hmm.
not? Well, I have like a little axolotl army here. It's amazing. That looks really cool. And I'd say black looks good. I'm nervous for the playoffs. First time in years. Oh, is it they're in the playoffs? The
Yeah,
Oilers?
that's the thing. And last year they didn't
Oh,
make it. Like they made it to the playoffs, but they didn't win. Yeah, my husband too. He thinks black will be nice. He said, "Oh, maybe leave it with the studs," but no, I think she wants it flat, like a
I think
oh,
flat black would look really cool.
yeah, flat, and it already has like a probably it's too high, so the Oilers is
Yep.
sticking out. So yeah,
Okay. That is so cool. Go sports ball. Go sports. I mean, it's sports. It's not sports ball, but it's
I'm
sports.
not much of a hockey fan, but when you work so closely with someone and they talk about the Oilers a lot, it's like me and Lego. So basically, I don't
You
have a
become
leg to stand on to tell them to shut up because I'm always talking about Lego.
True life is Lego. I had
Yeah, so I
three
can't say
people
like, oh,
ask
it's
me.
enough, you know?
I had three people ask me this weekend, "Are you the owner at Bricks and
Oh,
Minifix?" I'm like,
why, yes.
"No, I'm just the grown-up that's working right now." "Hi, Cinnamon. Hi." I know. I told you that I had to come on here right away. I know I just got home. I know. I know. I know. I'm sorry. Can you say
Oh, I
hi?
love that.
There you go. I know you're just a baby, aren't you? Are you just a
He's just
baby?
a baby. I love those memes where they show like the cat at when he's a baby, and then when
Yep.
he's a bit older, he's a baby, and then when he's
Yep.
older, he's a baby.
She's a baby.
He's
She's
a
just a
baby.
baby. She just needs to be
I
loved on.
was speaking to Ryan, and he had the same thing. So he's talking, and behind him, he had a tail popping up. See, my cat doesn't do that. He's here. He pushed the door open. He's gonna
Yeah.
stay during the live, but he's not gonna. Sometimes he appears, but
Not
he's
gonna
just gonna go like, "She's alive." That's it.
not gonna jump on the back of your chair and then just crawl
No,
down you like you're a human jungle gym.
no,
No,
you've got a special cat.
you don't care, do you? No. And she's purring so loud right now. Oh, I love
I
them.
love that.
Yes. They're the best. Oh my
And I
goodness.
signed up for Bricks and the Six in Toronto, so that's very fun.
When is
And it's
that
going
one?
to be the weekend of for us. It's how do you say November 11th,
Okay.
Memorial Day. It's that
Oh,
weekend, like
yeah.
so it'll be the 14th of November. So that'll be fun. And
So it's like a
I
longer
know it's the
weekend
same
for you
weekend
guys.
as the cruise, though.
Oh.
So I don't
Oh,
know,
you're
like,
going in November? I have
oh, I'm
not
not
tracked.
going to the cruise. No, no.
Yeah, but there'll be people at the cruise. You need your
I
gas.
think so. I
Yeah.
couldn't afford the cruise because for me, well, obviously for everyone, but it was like $2,000 Canadian for 4 days. Really, it's not cost effective, and then plus the flight to get there and come back. So
The
yeah, I
flight
couldn't do it.
and I think you would have had to get a hotel either one or both nights, like,
Yeah,
before. Yeah.
no, I can't do that. So
Yeah,
I
I couldn't.
chose to go to Chicago, see you guys,
Yep.
Utah, and Toronto, which is close by. And then Simon, if he wants
Oh,
to come over, then he can go and do karate or something like that. But at least it's Canadian money, you know?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hi. Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you to give me kisses. I was wondering if I could build some Lego right now. No. Oh,
And
that
I'm
was
thinking, Cody was saying there's in Texas, I think the rodeo one is
yep.
amazing. So I've never been to Texas, so that could be one year.
I went to that one. I was supposed to go last year, but I didn't go to any last year. But
Yeah.
I was actually just talking to someone at our lug today that I really loved that level. It's very much like brick slopes. Like it's about the
Okay.
same size, I would say. But you just feel like not as lost in the crazy of how big it is that you feel at
Hmm.
brick. Um, so I really like that. I kind of wanted to go this year, but I need to be smart about what I'm doing
Money.
with
Yeah.
money. So,
Yeah.
but I did, I'm going to brick slopes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so
So,
excited.
yeah,
You'll have to
that
talk
was,
to me about accommodations and stuff. I have to talk to Cody.
yeah. Are you staying there?
Yeah.
You got the hotel already?
No, I did it
Oh,
come out?
the hope for brick slopes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll talk
Yeah.
to Cody.
Yeah. Yeah. Last time I just booked my room like a week ago, maybe a week and a half, and they still had plenty of rooms left.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Because
haven't bought my
last
ticket
time I
yet.
just went last minute, and then
Yeah.
he found a room for me, which was perfect.
Yeah.
This time I didn't know it had come out. I paid the entrance fee, whatever, but I didn't do the other one. Okay.
And see, I haven't done that. I've paid for my hotel or booked my
Okay.
hotel, but I haven't bought as soon as I bought it, I was like, how long do I have till I have to buy my ticket? And it's like May the 4th is when it goes up. So,
Okay. The only thing I haven't bought yet is the plane ticket because they were kept going up and up. So Chicago, it's done. I'm not looking anymore at the price drop or anything. It's done. It's bought.
yep.
Whatever. Obviously, if you guys let me in,
Yeah. We'll
hopefully.
let you in. I hope so. I just hope no one messes with you because stupid stuff.
Well, I've got my
Oh,
my maple syrup.
I love it. I love it.
I'll make you guys crepes. I was thinking of one morning, I'm gonna wake up and make you crepes, like really like French Quebecois ones.
Oh my God.
It's so easy to do.
That would be so fancy.
Yeah.
And we have to celebrate some birthdays while we're there.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be my
Ben's
50th
birthday.
reunion tour. Summer of Jody, the year of 50. That's what I'm going to call
And
it.
Ben's birthday too. I don't know if you want to include him.
And he's probably here, so I'm not going to share all the details, but I have the cutest idea of something to make for his birthday. The cutest. I saw it and I was like, I can do that because I'm crafty.
Wow.
Yes, that's going to be fun. We'll have a fun birthday party day or something.
Okay. Nice.
Right? I think that's appropriate. We can have a birthday party day.
We can do whatever you want.
Whatever we want because we're the grown-ups. Melissa, there's Cody and Emily put together a AFL cruise that's leaving from Florida.
Mm-hmm. I think so. Maybe Miami or
yeah. So so it's supposed to be like a convention, but on a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's in November.
Looks amazing. It's just I couldn't afford it.
It's just a lot of money. And
it's hard
to do that.
I want to spend some time with Simon too. You know, like we have vacation too. That
I want to actually spend time with my husband. Okay, sorry, I gotta grab a plate.
And I've got probably next year. We've got Nicole, the ones Nicole, Fishy. We've got Dana from England and stuff like that. So we're gonna plan to meet in Manchester, in England, and then we're gonna go to a convention and then just do a few days and come back. So that will be another one. You know, we had promised each other last time when we met in Washington, and now we're gonna do this. So I'm like, oh my God, there's not enough money, not enough time.
I know that's the hard thing because it's like, you know, it's important to see the humans, but yeah, the money and time and all that crap.
The good news with there is if I fly into London, Simon's got family and they know me. I've been there before. So if they can house me when I come in, and then we can share a room, Nicole and I, and then I can go back to the family and fly back, you know?
Oh, nice.
That'll be nice.
That'll work then.
Yeah. Save on the cost a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, that looks pretty.
Oh, that is actually very pretty.
Very pretty.
I love that plate too. It's a nice color.
I like this blue plate. This is very cute. Blue plate special.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yesterday at Bricks and Mayfigs was just crazy busy too. Like, thankfully we didn't have any birthday parties, but oof, it was just a lot of people stopping by. There was a lot of people in the store, like at all times. I feel like we had quite a crew of people in the store.
It's incredible when you think about it because people are still buying Lego, you know, they're still yeah. So that's their little you know, like you're like, okay, I might not have as much money, but I'm still gonna go and buy a few things of Lego, you know?
Exactly. Well, and it was really cute. This grandma came in, so her granddaughter, who's probably like in high school, loves to build. And she's like, so we just saw that this store is here and she had a million questions. And, like when it's your mom and you're like, Mom,
Yeah.
stop. And so, because it was grandma, mom, and the daughter, and the grandma, but why are people buying these sets? And how much are they spending on them? And why would they bring them in already built? And like, she just was so fascinated. And she goes, and I drive by here every week. Why is your parking lot always busy? And I'm like, well, because people, this is their joy.
It's
And
a hobby. It's a
yeah,
hobby.
it's a hobby. And I said, plus we have birthday parties on the weekend. So then, I mean, that's a lot of cars in the parking lot because we have a birthday party. And she ended up buying the Disney castle. And she goes, I just looked and on Amazon, this is over $500. I'm like, yep, because it's retired. And she goes, but
Yeah.
it's still on Amazon. I'm like, yep, but it's retired from Lego. So if
Yeah.
Amazon's selling it, they're selling it at a markup because it's retired. And she's like,
Yeah.
because we had it for 400. And she was like, was
Okay.
this the biggest sale for the day? And I'm like, I don't think so,
No.
but I'm gonna make you think it is because she was pretty proud of herself.
Yeah. So this
Like,
is someone that didn't do Lego and she decided to buy that.
yeah, I thought she was buying it for her granddaughter because I was like, she started walking over at the box. I was like, ooh, that's exciting. She goes,
Wow.
I shouldn't buy this. I'm like, yeah, you should. You know me, like I'm a total enabler.
Well,
Like,
yeah, you're just go, do
yeah,
it.
I looked right at her. I'm like, we could be spending our money on way worse things. If we want to spend
Yeah.
$400 on a really
Cocaine,
cool set, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
drugs.
but then when she was talking, it kind of made me think like she bought it for herself and that her granddaughter's going to help her because I guess they're a big Disney family.
Wow. That's
I'm like,
a
that's
big purchase for somebody that's just starting in Lego.
right. I'm like, that's a big set to jump in with the first time.
Wow. She went all in. I'm proud of
Yeah,
her.
she did. Yeah.
I don't
So
even have that one.
then she goes, I'll probably be back and have more questions. And her daughter's like rolling her eyes. I'm like, and I will be here to answer them. Like,
There you go.
I got you, Grandma. It's okay. Don't you worry about it.
She's become your grandma now.
Yeah, my grandma now. Oh my God, it was so cute. Yeah, they
I
had,
love that.
I love it. It was fun. It just always, I love that it never feels stressful.
Hmm.
Like it just really feels like, oh, it's 8 hours. Or in the morning when I wake up, do I really want to go to work? No,
Does
because who wants
everyone
to go to
do
work?
the cash or the sales, or how does it work with the
Do
dynamic?
okay, so what? What did you say? I missed part of it.
Do you does everyone do the same thing? There's salespeople or cash people, or there's like, or everyone is all rounded, like,
Everyone's pretty well like all rounded. Like we have
yeah,
I'm technically a shift lead. I usually work with another shift lead, and that just means that we have keys to the store and can open and
oh,
close.
okay,
And
okay,
we can do trades. So um of the gosh, I think we only have like 10 employees between the two stores. There's only like two who aren't qualified to
okay,
do trades. Um,
okay,
although it's not my favorite thing to do because I always am worried I'm going to do it wrong or that
yes,
'cause the guys who are there every day, like they can look at a set of minifigures and go, okay, these are generic. These are not
yeah,
generic fake, but just like we're not going to spend a lot of money on those. We're just gonna because we're gonna put them in like the ball figs or in the tray
yeah.
or whatever. So,
But
and
you
I
have
can
to probably research them.
yes, and
Me
I
too.
have
Yeah,
to sit there with the brick scan, especially the Star Wars, because they can pull in. They'll be like, "Oh, this is this. Yep, we
hmm,
want that one. That's an expensive fig," and I'm like, every single one. Although we got
yeah,
this new thing. So we have, like a work phone, and we have brick scan on there, which is the
yeah.
one you use for that, to see what is in the blind
The
boxes.
minifig. Yeah,
Yeah. So we use that, and then that brings us to Bricklink, and we know, like, we can identify it, then we can figure out like what we price it at.
perfect.
But we got this new thing where the program we use to do all of our sales, it's called Patron. They now have like if you take a picture, so like with a video camera or you know, whatever I'm video camera, but like a camera
Yeah,
you'd use like a laptop camera. Um, the boys built a grid and they can put up to 8 minifigs on it, take a picture of it, and it automatically loads into Patreon, which is what we use, and tells you pretty much like we're 90% sure it's this fig. Because then, like, you know, with Harry
Wow.
Potter, there might be 5 versions of the Harry Potter,
Mm-hmm.
but you
Yeah.
can click through. We had to do that one by one before on 2 different things. Now
Wow.
we have it on one computer, just like, boop. I'm like, "That's awesome." I
That
can
is
figure
pretty
it out.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm like, I can do that. So, I'm
Well, it
kind of
saves you
excited for
time
that.
too, you know?
Yes. Well, because that's people are
Wow.
like, what are you gonna pay for this? I'm like, I don't know until I start looking up every single price and like, I don't know. There's some stuff that's so outrageously expensive that, you know, I don't want to be caught like, oh, I didn't know that. So I gave them
Mm-hmm.
20. Like I found out just yesterday, there's a Las Vegas architecture set.
Okay.
It's just, you know, the little ones, but there's 2 versions of it, and there's one that's worth thousands and thousands of dollars because it was
Okay.
only made in Japan, and it has, instead of Mandalay Bay, it has a different hotel. Otherwise, they're identical, but it's just
Oh,
this
okay.
one tiny little hotel on it that's different. And yeah, it's
Wow.
because there was so few made. It's like, because one of the guys was like, "Did you know there's an expensive Las Vegas?" I'm like, "Well, Las Vegas is expensive." He goes, "No, there's an expensive Las Vegas set." I'm like,
Wow. Now
"I
you know at
didn't
least
know
so you
that."
won't get bamboozled by
I
someone.
know. I'm like, "Let me see." So then I kept looking at the 2 of them. I'm like, "There's nothing about them that makes them like, oh yeah, that tracks why that's so expensive." Like,
Ooh, so I'm thinking people that want to resell the other one, then they just swipe it out for the something else. Or I don't know if you saw my it's not I think it was just a story, but I shared that in the States, I think it's in Los Angeles or somewhere in California, people were selling sets, but they had put pasta in the box, so then that way it shakes,
yes.
sealed it and stuff like that. It's like, whoa. So,
We were just talking about that at work yesterday too, that people were getting away with doing that, like bringing them to Target and like they're
mm-hmm.
already sealed. They were saying that that's part of the reason why they started doing the thumb, because you
Yeah,
can't peel that, like you can't fake
yeah,
that.
you
Like,
have to push.
oh, I'm like, that's actually kind of smart.
Wow,
Um,
people are getting like really crafty for these things. You're like,
yes.
wow, they,
Random question, friend. How does selling bulk work? So bulk
yeah,
is we do, and I think it's all stores, they do it by gallon. So like when you bring in a container of bulk, like we'll guess like, okay, that's, well, or we'll dump it into a gallon bin and like, okay, it's 5 gallons, and then it prices it per gallon. It's pretty cheap. Like
yeah,
there's not, you know, but it's a good way to get rid of some Lego. Um,
yeah.
I think if you're willing to put in the work, Melissa, I would say eBay would be better, or
Mm-hmm.
even like Facebook Marketplace, where you, like Minnesota has a Minnesota AFOL group. Um, I'll sell stuff on there. I do still bring some stuff to the store, but
Yeah.
mainly because as an employee, I get a little bit better deal, not
And
entirely.
in the States, they had the program where you could return your bricks. And I know John
Yeah,
Sozi was doing that. And he says he got actually good value for, I don't know, remember how much, but, and the shipping was free and everything. So they didn't do it in Canada yet, but I'm hoping it happens because I have a whole bunch of parts. Even if they were old, they take them. So, because we don't have a bricks and minifig.
right. Yeah, I heard about that too, that people were doing the, I mean, I've seen it come through a couple times. I still haven't done
Yeah.
it myself, but I think it's a really good deal.
But like Melissa would know what like a bucket of bricks, but sometimes when you find these buckets here, it's a hidden gem amongst it. So sometimes you'll
Yeah.
have like, I had a Star Wars minifigure that was worth like $40, and I was like, okay, I paid $50 for the whole bin, but at least I got
Uh-huh.
one back that's, I could resell. So that was cool, but it doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes they're
No.
yellowed out parts and you're like, ugh, I don't need that.
Yeah, that's gross. Yeah, we
Yeah,
had this one we got in yesterday. It was mostly a bulk buy. It was just 2, but then we spent all day going through the bucket and found some really good parts. We found some really good minifigs that were buried in there. So
yeah,
I always tell people, if they're going to bring in their bulk, I'm like, please go through it for your own
yeah,
sanity and find all the minifigs and put them together, because you could have a $40 minifig in there, $50 minifig, and we're only going to pay
yeah.
you $10 for if it's all mixed in. We're not going to dig through it to
No,
like,
So if you've
see.
already separated out the minifigs,
Yep.
then there you go. You might make
Because
more
then we're
money.
gonna take the time to scan them all and make sure that, you know,
Yeah, but
what
now
we're
you've got
paying
your
for.
handy dandy scanner thing.
Exactly. Which is like, and the way he did that, I was like, I could build that because he literally used Technic to build like a holder for the webcam that they're
Yeah.
using. And I'm like, I have that same webcam. I could build a holder and have like a build cam. That
Wow.
would be kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
I don't know if Lego
Some people
buyback
are
takes
very,
that
very
though.
creative.
Yeah. I can't decide how I want to make this thing right now. What are you working on? I didn't even ask.
I'm sorting because I'm trying to find parts for the grocery store. So
Okay.
I have this bin that's like I had dumped everything, and then I'm just going through it, and I'm finding gems. I'm like, ooh, hold on, I'm happy.
Ooh.
But I have to stop focusing on sets right now. I have to stop. I just have to do my mock. I cannot do anything
Yeah.
else. Like
Just got to work on it. Yep.
it's getting ridiculous. Like it's too time crunch. Like Bianca's gonna be all over me. Like Thursday, she'll be like, "You're this only this far."
What the hell, Mom?
Ah,
It's hard though. Like I need to feel the pressure of, oh my gosh, you need to get this done today before I actually
yeah.
will like
And when
make
you
it.
have guests, like I mean, I know I'm upstairs, but then you don't want to hear the rustling of the Lego and all that stuff. And then I tell them I'm gonna be upstairs, and then I'm playing.
I'm working. Doesn't
I'm
look like you're
working.
working. I'm working.
Also, I have been posted since Friday. I just didn't feel like it. I just didn't. It wasn't a Lego weekend for me.
And that's
Sometimes
okay.
you have those.
Sometimes you have those weekends.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm starting to realize like, oh crap, I do have to go back to work tomorrow. Like
Yeah.
it's been crazy couple of weeks for sure.
But good though, because you got to see your family.
I got to see my family, which was like the very best part. So, and I
Doesn't it
actually
just
don't
like bring you
work.
joy? Like it's probably like
Oh,
for me sometimes like it just brings you like a surge of energy that lasts you a few months. Like it's just
yes.
that was nice.
Like, oh, I got to see them. And like,
Yeah.
I don't, because I don't get to see them very often. So, yeah, it felt really good. And Sarah even said, like, Friday night when Emily stayed over too, she's like, I'm just sitting here watching all three of my kids together. Like, I don't get that very
Oh,
often, and I'm getting all sappy because all my babies are here. I'm like, I
oh,
feel
I
the same
love
way.
that.
And I'm glad you're all downstairs and I get my bed to myself. So
That's it.
I would
Yeah,
have
when he has a
shared,
karate
but I didn't.
convention, you usually host somebody. So we had one person, but we didn't have. We have another room here, but we decided not to have another person just because it's a lot. And
Yeah.
with Bianca coming on Thursday, it'll be perfect because then Chloe and Elise will come over. So we'll have people over on Thursday and stuff. So that gives me a break now. I'll clean the house again for
Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah. All the company.
I mean, it's my daughter's. It's not the same cleaning as you do as if it's a guest.
Right. Yeah. I get that. That's with my sister because she was so last minute that she decided she was coming.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not cleaning my house for you.
Yeah. That's what I mean. There's standards of clean. Like, so
Yeah.
if you've never been to my house, then I'll clean the house like crazy, like you'll be like, and then if you know me and then you're like, okay, forget it. You're a Lego person. Come on in. Let's just go do Lego.
Let's just go do this. The girls, as kids that age do, got into an argument.
Oh,
They were Auntie had to kind of shut it down. I'm like, that's enough. We're just letting it go. Like, you're not going to resolve this.
yeah.
We're just starting fresh. They ended up in here in the Lego room building for quite a long time. And I'm like, I'm just going to go downstairs and hang out with your mom. You don't want to do this with us? I'm like, I can build anytime, but like your mom and I don't get a whole lot of just like our time together. And
Our
they
time
were doing such a
together.
good job
Yeah.
of building together. I'm like, you don't need me, you guys. So yeah, I guess they got home. My mom was like, that's all they talked about was that they were in your Lego room and that it was really fun. Like, oh.
I had one of the guests here. She wasn't staying at our house. She's staying at another person's house, but she came in to see the Lego room. And she said, can I take pictures? Which was okay, but I'm in that chaotic stage right now where when I'm building and everything's on the floor, everything's everywhere. And so she had to walk over things. She was tripping over things and I felt so bad. But then Simon goes, they don't look at that. They look at what you have, like the room.
Yeah.
But I felt like, oh, it was so cluttered, like a hoarder and stuff like that. But anyways, whatever.
I feel like it could be better though.
I know is that because I'm looking for parts, and you know me, I have so much parts and they're not sorted. So
Yeah,
everything's on the floor, everything. And then once I go to a convention, I clean up the room and everything's good. But then I'm not here to have visitors.
right, exactly. It's part of your process though. That's okay.
Yeah. Well, if
What's
I
gotta
was organized, I wouldn't have to do that. But since I'm not, so
happen. That's okay. It's okay. Melissa, we love you too, friend. She's been going through it.
oh, I'm sorry, Melissa. I can't see the comments, so I'm so sorry.
Alexa's talking to me and I don't know why. I don't know
Oh,
what I said that she felt
maybe
she
she's telling you something like buy something, buy Lego.
Alexa, stop.
It's like, I won't. I'm not going to stop.
Like, what are you talking about? I have no idea. Oh my goodness.
Maybe she was just feeling lonely.
Yeah, she was just feeling lonely. I have to start sorting Lego too. I've got a bunch of parts. So we get a free cup of bulk every week that we can fill up.
I love it.
And I'm really bad about remembering to like get it, but right now I'm trying to put together. There was a set that Lego Education came out with called Learn to Learn, and it was 25 individual bags of the same parts that could
Okay.
build like this. They call him Mr. Learny. It's like this
Okay.
like tower, but there's like 30 lessons that come with it. And so it's perfect because you give every kid gets the same set and then they can just
Yeah.
build. It's not even a set, it's just the same parts. So I don't have that anymore because I had to leave it at the last district I was in because I got it from a grant. So I'm like, I can rebuild it. It's literally like the most basic bricks.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm
perfect. You
just
can do that every week.
so every week I just grab more of like, okay, now I need, 2x2s. Now I need like whatever. And
Wow.
it's working out kind of perfectly. I'm kind of loving
And
it.
how many kids do you have to get each one? Like, how many are there?
Well, I have 400 students, but I'll just get put together one class set and then
Okay.
we'll just keep reusing it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
it
very
kind of
nice
works
that
out.
you're using it for your class, but not for
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah. No, not for me at all. Although occasionally I'll throw in a piece that I'm like, oh, I really want that piece. So then I'll do that. But yeah, for the most part, I'm using it to fund the.
I would so work there. Oh my goodness. I wish we had one. It sounds
Mhm.
so cool.
I had a couple people ask me that this week. They're like, "So is this just your hobby job?" I'm like, "Pretty much." I mean, the money's nice. It helps,
Yeah.
like, but it helps me probably more with like my hobby and being
Yeah.
able to travel than anything else. So
And you probably meet other FLs too, like that maybe in conventions and stuff like that. You're like, I know you, you know?
yep. It was really fun on yesterday because someone was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go to Brick World. Have you heard of it?" Like I heard them talking to one of the employees. I'm like, "You're going to Brick World?" And they're like, "Yeah, we're mostly going." I think what did they say? Like Whatnot was they had connected with a bunch of, and I said
Oh, okay.
that was me in Instagram. Like I found the Lego community there, and I
Yeah.
go see them at shows, and those are like my favorite humans. And
That's
um,
how it happened.
Yep, and then he goes, "And we can't wait to see Citizen Brick." And I was like, "Well, let me tell you." I'm like, "Do you know that you have to be there? Like, if there's specific things." He goes, "What?" I'm like, "I've never been to it, but I know there's like a time like you have to be there because that's when whatever the new thing is they're putting out this year." He's like, "Oh, good to know."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
And the printed parts, I mean, that's where all my money goes whenever there's, oh, I love it.
because they're so cute. They're so fun. I love the printed parts for real.
I mean, you don't get a lot for your buck, but for me, I use them in mosaic. I use them in habitats. I use them in my mocks and stuff like that. So they do get used. They don't just stand on the wall. Like they don't just
Right.
stay on the wall, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And I try to be thematic. So I'll buy some Halloween ones, some spring ones. And I know for the spring habitats, for the Halloween habitats, Christmas ones and stuff like that, you know? I won't
Yeah,
go and buy army ones. I don't do anything with the army stuff, you know?
right. But there's people who are like obsessed with that.
Oh yeah. One of my friends had asked me one year at the Brick World, but then the vendor didn't show up. But apparently it was an army buff, and all the minifigures were quite expensive. They were all custom made, and all the artillery and all the guns and everything was perfect, like perfectly detailed and stuff like that. And he was going to send me tons of cash for me to buy it, and I was like, it's not there. It wasn't there that year, so I
Yep.
said, sorry.
Well, we have the place here, where we have our lug meeting, Brickmania, but that's what they
Yeah,
focus on solely is um, making it's genuine Lego, but then they make like different battle scenes and
yeah.
different figures and stuff like that because Lego doesn't offer that. So
Oh yeah, we have a war museum here, and there's tons of Lego people, but they never do anything else than just something army related.
yeah,
There's the aviation ones, which come sometimes they combine and stuff. But I'm like, whoa, like they're very specific. That's what they
yeah,
do. Yeah,
exactly. Melissa, I don't know if Lego or if BAM will buy custom, like they'll buy anything that's genuine Lego, but I don't know if they would buy like printed parts from another company. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. I don't know.
Like we buy from some, like there's a company called Big Kid Bricks. They make a lot of like Cody does. Like they make their own
Yeah.
specific custom is the word I'm stumbling over. They make custom minifigs. Oh god, yesterday this mom was like, "Okay, you can get that." And it was the Huntrix from whatever movie that is that's out, the Demon Hunters.
Okay.
It's on Netflix. And I was like, "Oh, okay." And so I go to ring it up and I'm like, "Okay, so it's 100 and whatever," because those 3 figs were $85. And I kind of wondered, but I also was like, they were getting a lot of stuff. So I'm like, well, they must have looked at it. She goes, "Oh, I thought they were 12." I'm like, "No, no, no, no. These are custom
Yeah.
printed. It's $85 for it." She turns to her daughter. I don't remember what her daughter's first name was, but her middle name was May. And she got
Yeah.
the whole name. She's like,
Okay.
Annabelle May. We are not.
Annabelle May is not getting it. Trust me.
I just looked at the mom. I'm like, I love that you whipped out the middle name. Like,
Yeah.
she goes, "Well,
Whoa.
absolutely not." I'm like, yeah, I kind of wondered if you realized that, but I also didn't want to
I mean,
like,
she could have, but it's very expensive.
yeah, like that's a lot to spend on. But we have because there's a Taylor Swift one, and like people,
Mm-hmm.
if that's what you really want, you're gonna spend that money, I guess. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Well, I've
Yeah.
been going to see the Project Hail Mary. This is going to be my fourth time with my friend Julie this week.
Are you
So I'm
serious?
in love with it. I've listened to the book on Audible once. I'm going to listen to it again. I'm in love with the whole thing. It's nice. It's welcoming. It's
Oh,
inviting. It's fun in this day and age to be laughing and crying and just be, to the
oh,
movies, at the
yeah.
movies, and it's fun.
I've heard really good things about it. I haven't seen it yet. I need to.
I think though so many people are talking about it in such a positive thing, I think maybe people have to wait a bit because sometimes people expect so much and then
Yeah.
it's not up to the par. But for me, I had no expectation when I went to see it. I didn't know anything about it. So I was mesmerized from day one. And then I thought I need to go see it again. And I'm a science nerd. So it was really fun.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to go check that out. I was gonna go to a
Yeah.
movie Friday night and then decided not to, so maybe I'll.
It's a tad long, but I don't find it's long. Like it's really the story is well told, and he's a cutie pie too. So who cares? Just look at him.
Who's the cutie pie?
Uh, Ryan Gosling. He's the one that was in
Oh,
Barbie,
yep.
and he's a
He is
Canadian.
he's a Canadian cutie pie. Even
Canadian cutie
better.
pie. Obviously, you guys have taken him on because he probably lives now in LA or something like that. But anyway, that's okay.
Yeah, we tend to do that.
Yeah.
Although I think now it's more people wanna go the other direction, like, "Will you
Yeah,
take us? Can we
that's true.
can we
Sorry, we're
please?"
closed. Our border is closed.
Yeah, right? Those crazy United Staters.
As long
Crazy
as you let
Americans.
me in twice
Yes, let you in and then make sure
and
that
let
you
me
can get
out
home.
after.
Yes, get you home safely, please. Oh my gosh. The fact that we even have to like worry about any of that is just so silly to me. Like,
Especially as two countries that were, I say friends, like we're neighbors, like we share everything and stuff like that. It feels so like a breakup, but it's a long breakup.
yes, exactly. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm making here, but it's something. I'm trying to use only the pieces I got from the
Okay,
draft.
very nice.
Kind of very
So
weird.
Crystal did that at in Utah this year. She had a class like that where you took just a set and everyone had to swipe out parts, and then you had to make a small mosaic, and that was so much fun because you think,
Oh,
oh no, the parts are not that nice and whatever, and then people got really creative and inspired, and I don't know, it works, It's
that
instead of
sounds kind
always
of
building a
fun.
set.
That's cool. Yeah, I like doing that where it's and I've kind of even said that at the store sometimes too. I'm like, well, part of the fun of this is like you can only use what you have in front of you right now.
That's
So
it.
that's like getting more creative. Like, yeah, you could sit here for an hour and keep making me go find parts for you because I'll do it. But
Hmm.
that's not really the point of like coming in and just like, oh, I see these parts. What could I make out of it? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think when I had my class, that's what the kids loved the most when I gave them limitations, obviously but then they were like, oh, it's not enough bricks. And I'm like, no, 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 you'll see. And then they were like, oh yeah, we even have some to spare. I'm like, wow. I said, well, share with your
Exactly.
neighbor.
They get, yeah. Well, and so I'm doing summer camps at Bricks and Mayfigs, and we're gonna do like a um oh god, what was I trying to say? Castles is one of our themes. And I'm like,
Nice.
oh, we'll have to collect all these parts. And they're like, the kids don't care though. I'm like, you're absolutely right. They don't. Like, they're not gonna
No.
care if we have like, specific class castle pieces or if we have lots of gray or whatever, because
Hmm.
they'll just build it however they want to build it. So
Yep.
I'm like, that's gonna be fun. So I'm
No,
excited for
that's
that.
going to be a lot of fun. I'm so
Yeah.
happy you got this job because it doesn't even sound like a job. It sounds like your hobby extended on the weekend. But you're
Yeah.
getting paid for something you love.
Yeah, exactly. I get to just enjoy talking with people about Lego and selling Lego. And
Hmm.
yeah, I said someone the other day, I'm like, it's just kind of my whole personality.
Do
That's what
you
I do
think
on the weekends.
it's easier to work there than in a Lego store? Because Lego
Yeah,
store, I think you have to have a percentage of sale. I don't know if they're on commission or something like that, but I think
sure.
it'd be like so much the public, like it's so different. I think you're more of a family run, like a business that's like
Yes.
come in, you talk to them, and you can have regulars every week and stuff.
I think what's really different about this too is the whole idea that, I mean, it's always your choice to go to
Yeah,
a retail establishment. Like 100%, it's always your choice. But I feel like people who go to Lego, like just hearing some of the things Ben's had to put up with versus who
yeah,
goes to Bricks and Minifigs, like anyone's going to the Lego store because it could be someone who's just trying to, buy a set for a friend or whatever. I would say the large majority of everyone we get at Bricks and Mayfigs, they're fans. Like they're
yeah,
true Lego
yeah,
people. And I think that makes a difference because we don't really deal with a whole lot of, you know, like people who are crabby or whatever. Cause it's like, well,
yeah.
this is what we're not a Lego store. We're,
No.
this. So
And obviously they know that the price will be a little bit more than Lego because
yes.
yeah, so they know it going in.
Yep, they totally get it, and then, it's the
However, they
fun,
can sell their sets and then get money back. So, swings and
and we have
roundabouts. So they
so
make
many
money
people who
too.
come in and spend hours looking for parts. Like, they'll have a list, and they will
Oh
just go
yeah.
through because they love the fun of, like, maybe I'll find it here instead of having to order it from,
Yes, no
Lego.
shipping and
Like,
yeah.
yeah, like, if you wanna spend the time doing it, I'd say go for
And if I
it.
remember Ben when he brought me to one of his in Chicago, um, there was a table too that you can sort. Like there was like that you could sit, or there was couches. The one
Yeah,
in Chicago, so that's pretty cool. So people would take their buckets and then go and look for parts and stuff. So
I
I don't know
love
if
that
you guys do
idea.
that too, but
Yeah. Well, and our store has a really cool, castle mock that is huge. It is absolutely massive, right in the middle of our store,
Oh,
And
wow.
he put in a ton of Easter eggs, so then they have, like, a list of things that people can go look for when they come
I
in.
love that.
So it's, like, different figs that are in there or different scenes that they've put in, and yeah, it's really cute.
I know at conventions some people they don't enjoy those, but I like it. Like there was
I
one
think
year a
they're
guy had
so
a huge
fun.
Star Wars ship and he had tons of little Easter eggs that you had to go and find and stuff. And I find it's not even just fun for the kids, but for the adults too. And then you get to talk to the
Yes.
person. So then you're not as shy, you come up instead of saying always the same thing, like how many parts, how many this year. So you're
Yeah.
starting to like find Waldo. I
How
like
long
it.
did it take you to build?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even if you put up a sign, I put up one sign one time, the mosaic, and then I would like say to people, it's written there, 3 months, this is how many parts. People would still go and ask you. That's
Yeah.
the first thing they want to ask. Like,
Yep. Like, how long does it take you to do that? I don't know. Long
and
time.
sometimes say, like, how much money is that? I'm like, well,
Yeah.
that's not,
That's not the point. We don't
well,
talk
because
about that.
yeah, it's none of your business.
We don't talk about the price of Lego. We just
And
enjoy
I
the hobby.
always say, do you want the price for my husband or the price that I paid? Like, what do you want?
The price that I justify or
Yeah. You remember Mushroom Sprite? I said I bought it for like $1 each one. So
Bye, Melissa. Have a great night, honey.
hey, bye, Melissa.
Oh. Ooh, dinner does sound good. I'm gonna have to go
Hey,
do
we
that.
did good. We did that's not bad.
Yeah, got this. I'm still not loving this mosaic, but that's okay because
No, that you're
that's
working
kind of
on
the
it.
fun. I can keep doing it. Oof.
And now when the kids are going to be doing the same thing, they might not be loving it, but then after a while they'll be like, oh, okay, I
Yeah,
like it now.
exactly. Exactly. This week is we got going on this week at school. We're in the middle of our science unit, so it's just a lot of materials we need out for everything and like directions and all that. But our
Okay.
kindergartners are building their own castles, and
Oh,
it's the cutest effing thing because so we gave every kindergartner, we collected these for like 2 months, a
yeah,
square tissue box that's empty. And
yeah.
then we gave them a piece of cardboard for their land. And then I glued used a hot glue gun to put their castle on their land. And they could decide, like some kids have the hole poking up, some have it hidden, some have it on the
Mhm.
side. I made it in a door. And then they get to use all the stuff in the classroom. So like the toilet paper tubes and the construction paper and beads and straws.
Love it.
And they're making these, oh my God, they're so cute. Like
Well,
the
that video you
cutest.
posted of you put the circle for the little girl.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, it melts your heart.
that was the best. And the fact that there was a major meltdown happening in the middle of all that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, that's just perfect because I
Yep.
still do love my
Yep.
job, even when this one kiddo is screaming her bloody head off and making other kids cry.
It's a perfect chaos.
Yes, it is.
But
Because I'm like,
you know that you're making such a difference in their life and they look up to you and love you so much. In that moment, they might have a little bit of sometimes a tantrum and whatever, but come on, they're like, Miss Jody, we love her.
we get to do cool stuff in this
They're
classroom.
they're your kids. They're your
They
kids.
are. They really are. Yeah,
In
this year's
the
gonna be
Project
hard
Hail
with
Mary, he's a teacher, and that's what he calls it. And the lady keeps saying, "You don't have kids," and he's like, "No, I do." He goes, "You
yeah,
don't understand. I do."
these are my kids.
Yeah,
Yep,
they see them
absolutely.
grow up. You teach them the life lessons and all that stuff. You're more than just doing
Yeah,
what you're doing. You're doing more than that. So
yeah. It's definitely a different
I've always
different
said it's a calling
calling.
because I couldn't stand being with kids all day. Trust me. I
It's
love
a
my kids, but I would not be a teacher.
yeah, a friend I went to coffee with today, and I was talking about my bite this week. So I
Oh
got
yes, yes. Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted
yeah,
to share that. Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, I got bit by a student this week, so that was interesting,
And
and
that's a
yeah.
good bite, I must say.
Oh, yeah, yeah, and
Yeah.
only, like, what I don't know where the second half of her teeth went, but
Uh,
yeah.
um, obviously you have a tetanus shot. You're good.
Yes, So because it broke the skin, I had to go to the doctor and get checked out. And he was like, "You're up to date on all your stuff."
Good.
So he gave me like an antibiotic cream and then just said if it gets infected, he gave me an antibiotic to like fill if I need to.
Good.
But yeah, it was interesting. Maddie's here. Maddie just had her baby. Just had a
That
baby
is so
girl.
cool.
I'm
Oh,
excited. Maddie, did I tell you that I am going to be in the Utah lands for Brick Slopes for sure? Because I need to see that baby and all my friends. I'm kind of excited. This isn't
I can't wait. It was a really, really nice convention. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, I did too. It's a perfect size. Oh, here we go. Hi. Can I help you?
Okay, and then now you told me about the hotel. I didn't realize it was out. I guess I didn't read the email. I'm gonna have to go check.
Yep, I'll have to get my pass and then.
Did you get a single room or did you get a?
I got a single room because I wasn't sure if there was going to be anyone who wanted to share.
Okay. Okay.
So, but if you want to, like, get the one with the 2 rooms or whatever, like the suite, I'm down. I can cancel my other
reservation. Well, that's the thing is if it's keep yours right now, but I'll check out the price, and if it's cheaper for us to share, and that way, because
I would love to save money. So if you're
okay, perfect. And I'm a really, really good person to be with. So
yes, I am too. Ben said I was a really good roommate. So
yeah, Nicole can vouch for me. I'm very clean, and I'm very everything's good.
Perfect. Oh, I like that. Let's try to figure that out.
Because we need to save costs wherever we can so that we can see each other more often,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hi. Did
He's
you
like,
know
I'm
I
back,
have
lady.
friends? I know this is really weird for you to comprehend, but mommy has friends that aren't cats.
Yeah.
And sometimes
they're imaginary friends.
She's like, I don't care. I'm just a baby. I love when
I don't see them. I don't know where they are.
Yeah. Just a baby. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You need your ears cleaned.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep. She's going to clean my ears while we're here.
Yeah. That's
she's a very helpful
lovely.
girl, I think.
Yeah. I love when Grayson licks his butt and then he comes and gives me a huge lick everywhere. And I'm like, wow, that was, refreshing.
Oh my God. Maddie, it's going to be amazing to see you. I'm so excited.
It'll be so much fun.
Love it.
And you said Maddie's going to be there. So yay.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Yay.
I'm going to try also to participate in the spring habitats, but not the spring habitats, but the Disney habitats coming up in May.
Oh, fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's from Jessica from Don't Break Me Down. So that'll be fun to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Is that when
just
is
as
that
a participant,
May, right? You said it's in May?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember the dates, but I think it's middle of May. Exactly middle of May. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Maddie has
I might start them now, even though I know I have to focus on my grocery store. But if I do them now, take pictures and then just destroy them, then I'll be done and post them when it happens.
There you go.
I could do that.
That works.
Yeah. Oh, he's not letting you go. No.
Okay, Maddie, tell us your crazy story. She asked if we are ready for a crazy story.
Of course.
She's going to make a mock. Oh my gosh, that would be cool. Would you stop? I mean, come.
You won the lottery in the Cuddles factory.
I did. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. If I pick up Grayson, I have to watch out in case I have to know when I have to let him go, because or else this whole thing is going to be clawed,
Yeah.
And you're like.
Nope, she's just a baby. I need to get one of those sweatshirts that hold the cat. Don't I?
Oh, I bought my shirts for well, they're gonna be for Utah and Chicago. I bought shirts, I got my stickers. Like today was a productive Lego day.
Yeah, it was. You're
wow, I can't believe that. And they're foster kittens, right? They were foster cats.
Yeah.
Like we won the lottery.
I can't imagine why anyone would have returned these babies, like at all. Yeah. They're just so sweet, but it was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
Days postpartum, landed myself in the ER with 104 fever. Oh, Maddie.
Say that again?
She was 4 to 5 days postpartum, landed in the ER with 104 fever. They admitted her Wednesday late, and she just got discharged this morning.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, sweetie.
Hopefully
Hopefully
she
they
got the rest of the help you need and everything. Oh my goodness.
goodness. See, this is why we need our commune, because then we could all take care of each other.
Yes, but somebody needs to have a medical degree, okay?
Yes. Yep. I'll be the teacher. I can't, I mean, I can WebMD like the best of them,
Oh,
but yeah, I can't.
and I mean, for me, like Grey's Anatomy, I mean, if you need a tracheotomy, like I have a pen and I'm just gonna like through your pen, like through your neck. So I'm good with that, you know? But that's about it.
I'll just do a
Oh, I hope you
tracheotomy,
feel
honey.
better and
Don't
that they took
worry.
good care of you at the hospital.
Oh my God. They think it was a
That
rare thing about blood clots postpartum. So I was pumped full of blood thinners and antibiotics for days and days trying to keep fevers down.
whoa.
Maddie. Oh,
And I
that
remember with blood thinners, be careful your skin too now might be bruising a bit more, even though you might be off the blood thinners. Just check your for bruising and you won't know you're bruising. Just check that. I remember that from blood thinners.
oh, that's scary. My Sarah, when she had Leia, got really sick and was hemorrhaging. And at one point they were like, we're only gonna send you home if someone's gonna be home. And like her um the dad at the time, he had to work. So I went home. That was my spring break. I just spent it at her house taking care of
Yeah.
her, the baby. Yes, we need
Wow.
a compound. We need it. We need to get a doctor in this group of friends, and then
Mm-hmm.
we can go buy the compound. I think we'll be good.
There you go. We
Okay,
need a
now I'm
good
like,
cook too. I can do a mean spaghetti, but like we need somebody that can cook very, very well.
oh, amen. I can't cook.
Very nice.
I cook because I have to
Actually, you know
eat.
what? I'll be in charge of the garden. I'll grow all the gardens. Like I love plants and I love vegetables and fruits and
Love it.
everything. I'll do that. I'll do that part.
Okay. Win. You win. That's yep.
That'll be
We
my
will.
thing. And if we have to, we'll have a pot area too. If we have to, I'm just
Yep.
talking potted plants. That's what I meant.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
that's what.
Not
Yeah,
anything else.
yeah.
Yeah, we wouldn't need anything else.
No, we need somebody that sews our clothes.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. And then we could have a place to like display our Lego. Just
And that you can have your pouch with your cat inside. This is sounding so much like a cult now.
it's not a cult.
It's
Just
not a cult. It's a Lego community.
a commune where we just all take care of each other.
Oh,
It's
the
not
way
weird
you
at
said it
all.
sounds awful.
Ooh, Maddie
I'm
can
a bit
sew. There
scared
you
right
go.
now.
Oh, golly. All
Oh,
right,
I
friend. I'm gonna go make some dinner.
yeah.
I'm gonna go buy some dinner. I don't want to make anything, so I'm not going to.
This
I'm
was
gonna,
amazing. I love that. This recharges my battery. So thank you so much.
me too. I needed this. I needed time just to chat with you, and it's been too long. So thank you for
Good.
being patient through all the crazy this last couple weeks.
No, we've each had stuff going, so don't ever, don't worry. It happens when it happens.
Exactly. Well, I
Yeah.
love you, my dear friend. I hope you have
Love
an
you
amazing
too. Bye, everyone.
bye. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.